Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely Monday morning. I'm just going to cut to the chase because for the favor that I'm about to ask of you, there's only about 2 days left where it's going to matter. There is a bill in the New York State Senate, Senate Bill S4104A, the Right to Repair Bill, and in the Assembly, A7006B, which is also a Right to Repair Bill. I have been trying to drum up interest in this over the past few weeks. I went to the state capitol, I gave a speech, I wore a polo shirt, I spoke to a reporter, I did just about everything that I could to try and get excitement around this bill so that people would want to vote for it. And now we have a matching Senate bill, which we did not have earlier. Last year, we had a matching Senate bill, and the Senate actually passed the Right to Repair bill. They voted on it, and it passed. But it did not pass in the Assembly, therefore it got stalled and was never able to make its way into law. This year, we've done more work with the Assembly. Thank you very much, Pat Fay, and there is actually a chance of this passing. However, the session ends in 2 to 3 days, and if you look at the news, you see Roe versus Wade, gun stuff, war in Ukraine, everything else, and all of that stuff is important. However, I would simply like to tap them on the shoulder and go, hey, you know how you voted for this last year and let it pass? Can you do the same thing this year? And that requires help from all of you. At the end of the day, as I say, I am simply a man that screams into his webcam in his computer. I don't really have any power. You do. So there's a link down below, and you can use this link to figure out who your senator or assembly person is, and then to contact them via email. You can call them, you could visit them, but again, there's only 2 days left until the end of the session, so I would very much so appreciate if you could do that. And you can use the information that I provided on this channel. You can use information from your own experiences, or just to explain the basic philosophy that we used to live in a country where when you bought something and you paid thousands of dollars for it, you owned it, and you could decide who fixed it. Now, we live in a society where you can't really decide who's going to fix it, where we have to do things like deal with, getting parts from some random person in China that's going to ship it to us that has a 50-50 chance of getting caught at the border because we're not supposed to be allowed to import them, to be able to fix what we own, and that this is ridiculous, and that you want the freedom to be able to choose who fixes your devices again. This is something where I understand a lot of people are going to be cynical and jaded when it comes to politics. And frankly, I understand. I don't blame you. I know that many people watching this may not even know who their local state senator or assembly person even is, because you just believe the entire political process is useless and corrupt, and why bother? And at the end of the day, that's what our opposition depends on. They are always engaged because they realize that the cynicism and people being jaded from our side is what allows them to continue winning. The fact that this actually passed through the Senate last year means that the increased engagement works. There's a link down below. You can use this link to figure out who your senator, who your assembly person is. Write them a quick email, leave a quick voicemail, or if you're able to meet with them, and let's see if this year can be different. Let's make this year different. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. We have until Wednesday, so I'm not usually used to rushing people, but if you could get started immediately, that would be lovely. See you in the next video. Bye now.